Hello everyone, I'm Tina Rappy and you have signed up for my stamp cropping cruise to Alaska. And can you believe we are just 4 months away? So I wanted to do this little video just to kind of bring everybody up to speed with things. So I'm going to be reading some stuff, questions that I've been getting, that I get with every cruise, and hopefully I can get a bunch of things answered for you guys. So, yes, it is the trip to Alaska. I do have a Facebook group, and with that, I will send the link to the Facebook group. So if you've attended any of my past cruises, you're already on the group, but that will be where you can connect with one another, ask questions, let people know about yourself, that sort of thing. So I have been waiting to design the projects for the cruise until the new Stampin' Up! Annual catalog comes out. And actually 2 weeks ago, I went to the Onstage convention, or the Stampin' Up! Convention that they call Onstage, and we got the catalog then. The catalog will be out for everyone the beginning of May. I think it's May 7th is the actual date. At that point, I can start ordering everything, but I have some thoughts on things that I want to do and make. But yeah, I can't wait to get going on things. So, like I said, a lot of questions come in, so I have some things written down, so that's why I'm going to be looking back and forth here. How and where do we get our projects for the cruise? So I design all of them, and I will, in about a month-ish, let's say 2 to 4 weeks before the cruise, I will mail each person attending a package. It will have all of the project kits that I've designed for all of the classes that we'll be doing on the cruise, along with a bunch of other goodies, like a cruise t-shirt, a craft bag, and extra surprises. So there will be plenty of time for you to get the boxes of the projects before we go. So what I need from you is your actual address. From the travel agent, I got everybody's email address and I believe address, but I know some of that changes for some people depending upon the time of year. So I need your address so I know exactly where to mail them to. Let's see. Another question I get all the time is, what craft supplies do I need to bring? You will need to bring lots and lots of adhesive. Your favorite type of regular adhesive, super strong adhesive for some of the projects, paper snips or scissors, baby wipes for inky fingers, stuff like that. And anything, and a bone folder, anything else that you really like to use when you stamp and create. Dimensionals or pop dots is another thing. I use a lot of them, so you'll want those. Then people are wondering, what supplies do I myself provide for everyone to use? Well, first of all, I will bring all the supplies that you need for the projects I've designed for our cruise, like ink pads and stamps and die cutting machines. Okay, so everything that you're going to need, I will have. Some people like to bring their own stuff to work on, which you're welcome to do. We will be having our classes. We'll meet on the Days at Sea in the ship's conference center. And let me tell you guys, on this ship, normally, when we're crafting at sea, the conference room is either on the 2nd or the 3rd floor and there are no windows. But on this ship, our conference room is on, I believe it's the 13th floor. And basically one whole entire wall is windows. So when we're going through the fjords and stuff like that, and it's sea day, we can still see everything outside beautifully. So I am really excited about that. As I said, we will be stamping on the sea days, and we are doing 6 classes altogether. As it gets a little bit closer and I have all the projects designed, then I will let you know specifically when the class times are. But if you want to do something on the ship, on the days at sea, but you don't want to miss the class, keep in mind that Stamp, Crop, and Cruise is your vacation. So you can come and go as you choose. And so specific classes will be assigned to specific people on certain days. But there will be lots of free time where you can come in whenever you want to catch up. So be sure to enjoy your cruise and don't feel like, oh my gosh, I've got to get to the stamp room and get this done. I hope that you do decide to come during a lot of the crafting time when we're together, because we tend to become just a really close-knit family, and it is a lot of fun. Let me see. The hours that the stamp room are open is 24 hours, okay? Unless when we get there, the cruise personnel tell us otherwise, okay? Is there going to be a card swap? Yes, there is, and this is optional. Okay, and so it would be a card, not just a card front. So you make a full card, and the card has to have at least one additional layer to it. So you have the card that's folded in half, one layer at least on it, and one embellishment. And an embellishment could be a ribbon, a brad, a sequin, a pearl, something to pizzazz it up a little bit. It does not have to be Stampin' Up! Product, but since I do Stampin' Up!, extra bonus points for it being a Stampin' Up! Project or product rather. So I'm going to be sending a number of different emails. One of them will say, do you want to swap? Okay, so we'll get the total number of people wanting to swap. There are 44 people, 44 crafters going on this cruise. Never has everyone opted to participate in the swap. So I'm guessing our number will be somewhere between 20 and 30 that would swap. So after we have the deadline for signing up for the swap, then I will total it all up and I will send it out to everybody that has decided to swap and let you know there are 25 people participating in the swap, or whatever the number is, and that would include yourself. So make that many cards and one for myself so that I can post those out. And there will be a specific swapping time on the cruise where we will trade, and you will receive 24 back plus the one that you made. And this is a hypothetical number. Remember, I will let you know. Who do you contact if you have questions about the crafting portion of the cruise? That would be me, okay? Sherry and Sarah and Amber, the travel agents, try to help as much as they can, but a lot of times they have been sending information that is not 100% accurate. They help a lot of different cruise hosts, which is what I am, with their cruises and getting information to their guests. So they use a standard thing like bring these things. Don't go by what they're saying that way. Go by what I'm saying you need to bring. And as it gets closer, I will have a full list. I also, a couple cruises ago, I had a few people ask if I could let them know what ink colors and what color paper we're using, in case they kind of flub up a little bit. They wanted to be able to have more of it. As it gets closer and I have things designed, I will put that out there. But I usually bring a couple sheets of each cardstock for any mistakes, things that we can fix. So don't feel like you have to bring, I want this to be easy. I don't want you to feel like you have to bring your whole craft room with you. Who do you contact if you have specific questions about the cruise? And that would be Dream Vacations, our travel agent that you booked the cruise with. Anything cruise related, they will answer. Anything craft related, I will answer. When my husband Dave and I travel, I don't pay any attention to the travel details, like what time are we leaving, what airport are we flying to, what do we do about parking in a shuttle and all this stuff. I don't know. I don't care. I got other things to do. So I am not the one to answer questions like that for you, but the travel agent ladies, Sarah and Sherry, and I believe the other one is Amber, they will definitely be able to help you with that. Some people had asked about getting a group hotel and a group shuttle. When I checked with them on that, they said they were not finding any hotels close to the cruise port that could handle our entire group. So with that, I know some people are going in early and they want to be downtown Seattle so they can see the sights and that. We're choosing to get close to the cruise port. So everyone just book where you want to stay and you will get yourself from the airport to the hotel and the hotel to the cruise port. Let's see what else I have for questions there. That's it. I will be providing in your box that's getting sent to you, like I said, all of your project packets. In the past, I have said, do not under any circumstances open the box. I wanted it to be a full surprise for everybody. And I also wanted to make sure that someone didn't go, oh my gosh, look at this stuff. And they open it up and pieces fall out or they get out of order, that it would make things really difficult when we're there. But on the last cruise, we tried it. Where you were allowed to open your box and do whatever, because the box generally is about 14 by 14 by 5. And granted, it does take up a lot of room in your suitcase. One thing that I really like about doing it that way, everything is right there and it is a big surprise and everybody opens it all at the same time to see what's in there. But one of the biggest things is you know how much room you need to get everything back. The first cruise that I hosted, we did not do it that way, and some people had to buy extra luggage. So handle it how you want. You will be allowed to open it. Just be sure you bring everything with you. Don't open up each individual project packet, because things are in there in a specific order that will make your crafting much easier. But also in there, like I said, will be a t-shirt that I've designed for the cruise. I will be posting out the fiber content of the shirts and also men's, women's sizes, whatever. The shirts are included in your crafting fee. So everyone that's doing the crafting portion will get a t-shirt, and I will need to know what size. Also, I will be sending out a little questionnaire of the people that you know of that are going on the cruise. Who would you like to sit with? Okay. Now I realize you're not going to know everybody, but if you signed up for the cruise with someone and you specifically want to make sure that during the crafting portion that you're sitting together, I want to group you together. All right. Let's see. Also for this cruise, we have the option, one of the projects will be scrapbook pages, or if you're not a scrapbooker, cards made with the same elements as the scrapbook. We did this on the cruise that we most recently did to New England and Canada, and about a third of the people chose to do scrapbook pages and a third chose to do cards for that project. Okay, so basically what we're doing is everyone will be making a bunch of cards, different class projects for cards. Everyone will be doing a home decor item. And then there will be techniques, there will be fun folds, a lot of different things that way. But then where you have the choice is, I love to scrapbook, I want to get into scrapbooking, I'm interested in scrapbooking, you will sign up for the scrapbook pages for Project X. And if you're not into scrapbooking, don't have an interest in it, I will use those same or similar supplies and create cards for those that don't want to scrapbook. So I will need the answer to that. Also, I need to know if you're a demonstrator or not, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Those of you that are, you would have your own catalogs and would likely order from yourself. Those of you that are not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, in your box, I will include a Stampin' Up! Catalog. So if there's things that you want to order, hello, I'm here. We will be having a meet and greet on the first day of the cruise, the day that the ship takes off. I will post details on that later. Last time we did a decorate your cabin door contest. And so that's an option. Or we can just have uniform door decorations that I will make for everybody. One thing that's nice about that, you can easily look and see as you're walking down the halls that the cabins are in and go, oh, here's one of my people, here's one of my people, and that's really nice. It is really cool for the door decorations because it is amazing to see what you guys come up with. So I'll have a question on there. As a group, should we do a contest in which the winner of the door decorations, which is voted on by all of the crafters, will get a nice prize? Or should we forget that and just have me decorate your door with something related to our cruise? So those are the main things. I mostly wanted to introduce myself to those of you that that we have never met. There are a lot of people coming that are. In fact, I'm going to find it here and let you guys know. I think it's about 2/3 are repeat people. Let's see, July 28th is the day that we leave, so we are just about 4 months out. Okay, non-returning people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So, yeah, out of 44 people, and 17 are new and 27 are returning people. So I like to think of this as a family reunion because so many of us have met before, a family reunion that continues to grow. And so those of you that are new, have never crafted or cruised with me before, you are going to find that we have just the most amazing people. And it is so much fun. I just can't wait. So pop me an email if you've got questions. But coming up, I will be sending out emails with some of these questions, and I would like responses on them as quickly as possible, especially about the swapping and the t-shirts, that sort of thing. But if you come up with any other questions that you want answered, crafting related, contact me. Anything cruise related, contact the travel agents. Okay? I can't wait to see you guys in 4 months. We're going to have a blast. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.